And welcome back to Real Milwaukee. Chef Feker in the house. Good morning. Raise the roof. Yeah, we're doing a little panini today?
Yes, we are. You know, every Wednesday when I'm here with you guys, we try to do something special. This is a special that is running the entire week at MITO as a panini for lunch. Of course, we have the Sunday brunch that's going to be a Mother's Day brunch. It's something I look forward to every year.
Not allow mother to cook.
Exactly, exactly. Pampering mom that has pampered us through entire life. So it's our turn. Now, this one is going to be a roasted tenderloin of pork. And the main component and the flavor component of this entire roasting is olive oil. So it's basically, because it's such a low fat content ingredient and a high water content, you want to introduce some fat to it so you keep it moist. It's been roasting at a very low temperature at 275 degrees, basted with olive oil constantly. So you're going to see when you cut into this for about 3 hours.
Oh, I got to try that. Because I usually just do it so high and so fast that it's not that good.
Exactly. And when you do that, you bring the water content right to the surface, and when you do it at very high, and then it sits on top and it evaporates. That's why it dries out on you. When you do this, you just warm up the water content within the ingredient, and it cooks side. That's the difference between the two. What we're going to do, we have some rosemary ciabatta here that I've warmed up for you. Other tomatoes. Guys, go online. Please download this recipe. This is going to be one of your favorite tomato preparations ever. Now, for the spread, this is what I usually use at MITO, which is a basil spread. I add a little bit of balsamic reduction to it. Now it's a basil balsamic spread.
What is a balsamic reduction?
Balsamic reduction, when you take a quantity of balsamic and you pour it in a pan, reduce it by 2/3, that's a balsamic reduction or a balsamic glaze.
Water?
So
Exactly.
So it's basically vinegar, right? Balsamic vinegar that you cook.
Correct. Exactly.
That, right?
Okay.
One of the things about balsamic that is important for all of us to know is balsamic, when the process starts, is not vinegar. It is wine to fermentation, and sitting turns into vinegar. Unlike other vinegars that we start with the vinegar and then we age it. That's the beauty of balsamic. And because it hasn't completely fermented, during the fermenting process, grabs all the flavors and the natural sugars of the natural wood barrels that is aging in. So if you look at the balsamic process, the barrel that they start with is humongous. By the time they're done, it's down to half that size because the water is keep on evaporating.
So are there like vinegar snobs like there are wine snobs?
Absolutely.
I'm sure. There's water snobs.
That's a good point.
Now, do you see the color suddenly changed on you? Why? Because that balsamic has such an intense color, and the natural caramelization turns the color.
Now.
Exactly. Now we're going to cut the ciabatta in half, and then what we're going to do is we're going to spread this beauty half on top, half in the bottom.
Okay.
Why is that? I always say why.
It's the moisture to keep it all in. Is that correct?
Like glue.
This woman
glues
is
it all
amazing.
together.
Glues it all. Well, I have done a couple of these segments. Just a few.
Exactly. And also because you do not want the juices from the ingredients seep into this bottom size bread and make it all soggy on you.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay.
Then fresh mozzarella. We have 3 different kinds of mozzarella, guys. We have ciliegine, which is the small little cherry size. We have bocconcini, which is mouth size, so you can pop it. And then you have the oveline, which is a little bit larger, so you can slice
For people with big mouths.
Talking to me, my friend? Now,
if the mozzarella fits.
I'm done. Is the producer listening here? I'm done.
Can we see if the mozzarella would fit? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It probably fit in mine.
I got a big mouth. All of you on Facebook and Twitter, Facebook them and stop abusing the chef.
Yes, right.
Okay?
Let's start
I don't
a
need this.
campaign. Hashtag be nice to Chef Feker, right?
Yeah, exactly. Love me. Come on back and we show the finish.
Hard-boiled egg. It's so white.
Exactly, isn't it? Yeah.
All right. Well, coming up, we are talking about Yahoo. And the folks at Yahoo are kind of going boo-boo to the CEO. He's in some hot water for a little fib. Well, actually, a gigantic fib on his resume. We'll talk about that coming up.
Talk about it.